Hey everybody, this is Glidercat, and it's time to play. We are back on Angel Mountain. I've got a load of dairy cows here. This is our third load. I did a couple loads right before hitting record, and today is March 1st, and it's going to be a big day. Big harvest day for Glidercat Farms. We have 3 fields, I think, that are ready. We'll take a look here in a minute. Let's drop off these cows. Between episodes, you can see in the top right, we've got a pretty decent bank balance now, 1.6 million. I did sell quite a bit of stuff, some oxygen, hydrogen. I sold a load of liquid fertilizer, a load of gold, a load of silver. Sold some, what was it? Molasses, all kinds of stuff. Let's see here. Select food husbandry. Yep. Back. So we've got a decent amount of cash to work with. At the end of the last episode, I kind of talked at length about plans for the upcoming field purchases and things. So if you didn't check that out or you missed it, definitely recommend checking out the end of last episode for what our plans are. Let's get this guy put away. Oh, we'll pay off our debt. Let's pay off 20 grand of debt. Pull this up a little bit further. Unhook. Yeah, let's pay off 20 grand before I forget. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is done. And now let's take a look at the map and see if our fields are truly matured. They should be ready to go, right? Nice. Ready to harvest. What do we have? We have field 10, which has wheat. Field 28, which also has wheat. And field 21, which has clover on it. And we're going to harvest that clover, and then we'll get a grass swath. We're going to turn that grass swath into hay and then harvest the hay. But let's get started on field 10. I'm going to bring over our kind of our logging trailer out to field 10 because we're going to probably do a little bit of forestry work while we're out there and try and fill up the sawmill that we have out by our oil refinery and pump jacks. So yeah, I'll meet you over there. All right, here we are at field 10. I'm going to pull this trailer over by the tree harvester. We're not going to use this right this second. Let's get working on this field. I'm just going to run over to the combine harvester over here. We'll set up a course play here. This is field 10, right? Let's just double check that. Yep, field 10. Let's hop in and let's do a course play for this. And then we can use that same course play course to actually pick up the straw. Oh, the other thing we need is a field silo to collect all of the grain and straw. Where do we want to put that? Let's get that done. Let's see here, silos. I think. See if I can find the one I've been using. Not those. Those I was having problems with. I think this is the one we've been using. Yeah, this guy right here. Let's put this. Thinking right here, actually. Somewhere a little out of the way. We're going to process this field up and down. We're probably going to put apiaries alongside this field once we replant it. Let's get this guy right back here if they'll let us. 50,000. That seems reasonable. Boom. Yeah. Okay, there's that. Now let's hop back in this combine and go into course play. It's been a while since we've set up a new course. Create job. Course play field work. Field position is somewhere over here. Boom. And then target position. See how this works. Generate course. We want it to go up and down. And then we want to work away from the combine, away from the field silo towards the field silo kind of thing. So we can get other workers stacked up before the first worker's even done. All right. Generator. Let's just see what we get. And let's move this over. Where's the start and where's the end? It looks like the end is way up top. What's going on here? There we go. For some reason I couldn't grab it. That looks fine. That course looks fine. So let's save it. Boom. New folder. This is going to be field 10. And save course. Field 10. Say field 10 harvest grain. Boom. Okay, I'm guessing it's active. And then let's see. We're going to need to set up the helper as well. That's going to be auto drive. So let's grab our helper tractor. We're going to have to record a little course for this guy. He's got our grain trailer. Let's head over this way. Hopefully those trees aren't in our way. We'll do a dry run before we record it. Basically, we're going to set up a little wait location here where the helper can wait next to the field, wait for the combine to call it. Then it's going to go fetch the grain from the combine, and once this trailer's full, it's going to come around this way. Guess maybe just loop right here. Come through. Empty. And then come back to the wait point. So let's bring up auto drive and get that going. Yeah, it's been ages since I've recorded one of these. There's our auto drive. Let's turn on. Oops, no, we don't need that. You know what? Actually, we might want this. I want to make sure. I'm going to look at the settings for auto drive. I'm going to make sure we have automatic repairing turned on from now on. And automatic refueling turned on. I'm going to do this in the default settings for the game too. I don't want to be repairing and refueling anymore. We're getting to the point where we just have too much work to do. Let's take a look at these other things. Present. That all looks fine. I'll apply those changes. Then this guy and record, I think. Come through here. And then we need to name this. Let's see, create edit target, name target. This is going to be, okay, edit target. Don't think this is the one we want since it's already got a name. Might be this guy. Insert target name F10. Wait. Okay, good. And this guy is going to come through. I think we're supposed to pull past quite a bit, actually. And then we name this one F10 silo. Okay. And then we just connect these back up. And I think I can just take this guy and connect it to that guy. Stop recording. I don't think I need to, let's see. Open the routes manager. Do I need to save this? No, I don't think so. name. I think this route will just stay. I think. Can't remember. All right, let's get this guy onto F10 weight. And then set to unload combine. And we want you to unload F10 silo. Start. Boom. Guy should come up to the waypoint and then just wait. While he's doing that, I'm going to hop out, get in the combine, and set this guy up to communicate with the helper. So we'll go into this guy's auto drive setting and say, you are kind of speaking on this channel, F10 wait. We're not going to run auto drive on you. We're going to run course play. So that is this guy, nearest waypoint. Let's make that first waypoint. Cover screen. I think we're ready to go. Let's just verify we get a swath off of this. Okay, he's doing his unfolding while that's happening. I think I'm going to come into settings. Let's verify everything else here. This is course play settings. Speeds, turn, review, debug settings. I'm looking for, okay, automatic repair. Sure. Drivers automatically repairs while driving. Okay, if it's less than 70%, it'll repair. That's fine. Fuel threshold 5. Driver will be released if the fuel percentage is less than this. Okay, stop when raining. That's fine. That all looks good. So I'm going to hit save game, even though I think these settings are already saved. And then let's look at the actual settings for Farm Sim itself. Running 5 days per month. I can just start trailer and fuel usage. Okay, we're going to turn on automatic refuel. Seeds and fertilizer on, slurry and manure. Let's turn these off. Worker refill. Whether or not the AI automatically refills slurry he distributes buying will increase the AI worker cost. Eventually we're going to change these over, but let's do a slurry, and we're never going to use this manure. I guess I can set it to manure heap extension. It's all fine. It's all fine. All right, save game again. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Yeah, we're getting our swath, which is good. That guy's doing his thing. Finally getting a crop harvested. Seems like it's been forever. Yeah, we're getting some wheat. Nice. And then we'll check in later on the worker. Meanwhile, there's another thing we need to do before we get to chopping down trees. We need to fertilize, I believe, field 1. Let me turn off that so we don't have to look at that every time we tab around. Turned off the auto drive display of the little nodes. Oh, we have some of this stuff to do too. Forklift work. This is where I want to be. I think we need to fertilize this field. Let's just double check that. This is field 1. We want to get that started because we're going to need this fertilizing spreader, fertilizer spreader. Going. Okay. I think this only has 1 stage of fertilizer on it. Yep. Should we do a helper or course play? I'm going to try course play. fact, let's see if we already have a course for this. I'm not sure if we do. Course play, field 1. Plow, plant corn, harvest grain. We don't. So we'll start up a new one. Course play is just a little more reliable. Great job. Course play field work. Target position. Doesn't really matter which side they start, I don't think. Well, maybe this side, I guess. And then field position here. Course generator. Generate fieldwork course. See what we got. Hopefully that looks fine. I like it. That is field 1. So let's save this course. Save. This will be F1 dry fertilizer. Later on, I'm thinking we'll end up using slurry on this field, potentially. We'll see. Okay, that all looks good. Where are you going to start? Down this way. Bring up your course play. Change this to first waypoint. Hit play and just keep an eye on this guy and see what he does. I'm going to wiggle around. I'm not sure why they do that, but I've seen that before. Turn that off. We don't need to see that display. I'm gonna let this go for a little bit. I just want to confirm we're getting that second fertilizer stage on the map. Sure we are, but let's just double check it. It's way over here. Can we see it? Barely. Yeah, I think it is. I think that's getting darker. Let's change views here and get it to reload. Okay, yep, looks good. Next, let's get to chopping down some of these trees. And then we're going to load these up in the sawmill over by our, by the refinery area. And we can turn that into planks turn this timber into planks for the pencil production and wood chips for our charcoal production over at the refinery. All right, here we go. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on with our combine and our helper. They have just disappeared. Let's see. I'm going to tab through. Okay, this guy's loading up. Like they're doing just fine. Guy's 94% full. I guess he's going to wait till he's 100% full to drop off that grain. It's not the end of the world. We could probably configure that to be a little more efficient. But let's get back to cutting trees. The big picture, we don't need to worry about it. All right, with this tree, we've cut just about half of the trees over here. Still have quite a few left, but I want to take a break from tree slicing to get a little more work done on our field. It looks like our harvester has made good progress. I'm going to drive our tree harvester down a ways to where the trees are. But I want to get another helper over on field 1 to start picking up that straw. Looks like the harvester has about 1.5 rows left to go. It needs to go halfway down, and then hopefully it can get this last little section here in one pass. I bet it can. So yeah, I'm gonna put this guy on cruise. Let this guy run. I also want to check, while this is running actually, let's check the map and see if this field is gonna need lime. We're gonna get a save here, but let's take a look. All right, I'm looking at the map here. It looks like we are not going to need lime. So just fertilizer. Very, very good. I'm going to let this tree harvester make its way over to that line of trees. Then we'll tab over to our fertilizer tractor and bring that guy over here. We're not going to put fertilizer down just yet. We need to pick up this straw. I think I'm going to have the tractor over by field 1 help us out with picking up the straw. And then maybe it'll bring over the spreader, but then we'll hook up the forage wagon and have him pick up straw. And then our helper here that's servicing the combine, that may be the tractor that ends up fertilizing this field. And then I've got another tractor lying in wait to do the mulching and the plowing of this field. And basically, I'm just plowing every time just so we don't have to weed. Realize I could just turn off weeding in the settings, but just kind of personal preference, I guess. All right, this is the one we want. Let's bring this guy. Let's see, what's your top speed? 32. Just wondering if we should bring this guy over with a trailer. I guess not. He's moving okay. Let's drive this guy over. I will meet you back over at field 10. All right, we got the spreader here. Let's just park this anywhere. We'll hook up to the forage wagon. Now, this particular tractor does not have a ton of horsepower, so hopefully it has enough to pull this forage wagon and collect our straw for us. We'll see. If not, we can switch out. We'll find another tractor we can switch out. You could use the more powerful one here that's hooked up to the plow, and then just plow later. But let's see what we can do. Now this guy, we need to do both course play and auto drive. So on auto drive, what do we do? Unload combine, a drive, pick up and deliver. Deliver. Which mode? Load. Unload combine. I'm trying to remember what the setting is for this guy. I don't think it's unload combine. I think it might be pick up and deliver. Yeah, so we want field 10 weight. You're going to dump to field 10 silo. And you're going to pick up straw. Then that gets turned on, I believe. And we're going to do course play 2. So course play, we need to load a course for you. Let's do that. It's going to be field 10, harvest grain. Clear the current course. Load course. Activate. And this guy, I think we turn you on. Hit course play. See what happens. I'll hit play here as well. Oh, they're not going to let me. Let's see if this guy will do his own, if he'll do what we want him to do. I imagine he's going to go to the wait spot. I think that is turned on, right? Yes. And then hopefully course play will kick in once he gets to the wait spot here. We'll see. And hopefully it doesn't get in the way of our harvester or our helper. Looks like they're going to be on our collision here. Okay, course play just kicked on its own. I think we're going to be just fine. It's just a matter of, can this little tractor pull a full forage wagon? And we don't need... Yeah, we have silage additive, but we probably don't need it for straw. I don't think we get any benefit from picking up straw. Just want to watch this guy kick into action. I think he'll be able to do it. He may be a little slow, just because I think this tractor, like I said, is a little underpowered. All right, he's doing his thing. Nice. Let's tab off of him. All right, we can pick up some logs. The other thing I want to do, though, I was just looking at the used markets, and we have something kind of interesting here. We have a John Deere combine. It looks pretty nice. Let's see what this is all about. The T560. Let's look and see what this guy actually is. It's this one here, T560. So it's one of the cheaper ones. What can you take for a header? 10,000 liter tank. Ours are like these guys, I think, right? 12,000 liter tank. T560. Customize. Okay, there's nothing we can do to upgrade its capacity or anything. Back, let's go to combinations. Oh boy. What? So this guy can only do little small header stuff. I think we're going to pass. It's a 16 times map. We've got huge fields, right? If we were doing a normal crop on field 1, maybe this could be a good dedicated harvester just for field 1. But we're going to be doing chaff up there, so that's going to need a forage harvester, not one of these. So I think we're going to pass. He's got a 6 meter working width is not gonna cut it, unfortunately. Bummer. And then we have a baler too. I don't think we're gonna do bales in this playthrough. We've got a animal trailer. Yeah, I think we'll pass. Bummer. I was getting excited about this, but I think it's just a little too small for our operation here. All right, why don't we pick up some logs and take them to the sawmill over by the refinery area. All right, I can see the chaos is ensuing here with our with our helpers picking up straw. Let's see if he makes it through without causing a disaster with our harvester over there. He's getting ready to do his loop. He's moving pretty quick with that full forage harvester. So yeah, not a worry as far as the horsepower. It looks like he'll be just fine. He or she, I'm not sure who's in there. In fact, it looks like the other worker's going to be in the way. Yeah, we got a problem over there. Let's see if those guys resolve it. I don't think they will, actually. I'm going to give it a minute and just see if the AI will recognize it's in the way and move. That kind of issue is going to be a bigger problem for us once we have multiple harvesters running at the same time across the map. Trying to keep on top of who's blocked. We'll get through it. For sure, for sure. Okay, we're loaded. Okay, let's just drive by and then maybe we'll hop in and unstick this mess. Our forester or forage harvester going to get in the mix, or is that one going to steer clear? It looks like that one made it by. Yeah, I'm not sure how to prevent this. There must be a way. There must be a way. Okay, let's hop into you and turn off auto drive for a second. Get you out of the way. Then turn you back on. And then we got to kick off this. Our harvester gave up and went home. Let's put you back into action. Next waypoint. Play. Okay. Looks like everybody's back in motion. I'm not sure why that guy's got his pipe out. There it goes. Come back in. This field's almost fully harvested. Not bad. Let's go take some of these logs over to the sawmill. We may have actually already run out of logs. We only put a few in there. All right, looks like I see a problem ahead. And that might explain why our other worker is not coming to empty the harvester. Probably can't find a path. Let's get this trailer loaded up, then we'll go sort things out. We may need to only have kind of one worker at a time on the field. Looks like they are getting in each other's way. Kind of limits to the abilities of the AI, I suppose. Hey, we got a crop duster or something flying nearby. There it is. Pretty cool. All right, that guy's loaded up. Let's go run over here and fix this situation. We'll turn off the helper that's picking up the straw. We can kick that guy off in just a little while. This field's almost done. We'll get the combine off of here. It was a valiant effort, buddy, but these guys don't want to play nice. Let's get this guy actually off the field for now. And then hopefully he'll be out of the way of the other helper. Right, so you can just hang out there for the time being. Let's tab over to the other helper, see if he kicks into action or if I need to do something. Here he is. Unloading combine, waiting for the call. Okay, yeah, he's just waiting. He's got nothing to do. The combine's not full yet. It was just blocked. All right, let's get back to this guy. We'll haul some more timber. I have no idea what our helper is doing over there. Why it's driving so crazy. I hope he doesn't run into our other tractor that's sitting off on the side. We'll find out in a minute. I think our harvest has got to be just about done. All right, this is another full load of timber. I'm going to turn around here and then we'll go tab over to our harvester and see if it's truly done and empty. I can't tell. Not, it's only got a little ways to go. Yeah, we're done. We're done and we're empty. Nice, 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 nice. Let's pop this guy down. Repair. We set this guy up to auto repair. Let's check. Can't remember if we need to do it by vehicle. All right, open HUD, fuel save, activated, field. Cross swath activated. We definitely want that. Stop all unloading. Sure, it's fine. A little more reliable. Yeah, I guess that's a course play level setting, and it applies to everybody. The automatic repair, so less than 70%. Keep it healthy. How about keep it healthy? Whatever that, whatever that means. I guess that's just keep it at 100%. Maybe. Let's do that. I'm gonna hit save. All right, let's put down the header. And let's see if we can hook up to this thing. Hard to haul these harvesters with the low loader because of the header part. Is this guy not going to want to connect? I need to unfold. Okay, the header's acting kind of strange. Let me use my superhuman strength to pick this thing up and see if it's unfolded. Maybe, yeah, there's the things over here. A little hookup. See if we can get attached. Yeah, I'm not crazy with how it's all wobbly. There we go. There we go. Boom. Now we're attached. I'm going to put cruise control on. We could use a wash. I think we're going to drive by one. And I guess, let's get in the straightaway and then we'll look at the map. Yes, we want to... we got a long ways to go. That is a long and narrow field. We're going to head over to, I guess, 28. Yeah, we'll tackle this wheat field, and then there is a power washer over here, although we're probably going to start at the bottom. Yeah, let's drive over there. While we're doing this, though, let me put this guy on a pause for a second. Let's get to our other helper and make sure this guy is disengaged. So I'm going to turn this one off. There's no more grain to collect. We'll dump this into the field silo here. And he's going to actually have to come with us, too. But let's dump this guy out first. I don't have the follow me mod. That would probably be handy to get installed. We could just drive the combine over and set this guy to follow us. Okay, that is unloaded. I'm going to get this guy way out of the way. And we're going to kick on the other helper to pick up the straw. And then eventually, I think we can get this mulcher. Or no, we need to fertilize. Yeah, I kind of need this guy to fertilize. How are we going to get that trailer over there? Still have a tractor to fertilize. I'll have to think about that. Let's get the other helper going again. I think just putting this guy on will do the trick. Let me drive around in circles for 20 minutes, but I think he'll find his way back to the work. So we got a couple options here. We could wait for this guy to finish and then do the fertilizing with this tractor. No problem. Maybe that's best, actually. The other thing we could do is go get our low loader and take our kind of grain tipper over to the next field we want to harvest with the low loader and use the tractor that's attached to that to do the fertilizing right now. The fertilizing is going to go super duper fast. The slow part is the mulching and the plowing. I think we'll let this guy just do his thing, and maybe we take that helper tractor over to the field as well that we're going to go do. So yeah, let's get this guy going. I'm going to drive this guy over there. Harvester. This guy has tiny little beacons up front. Not bad. We're going to do some more wheat. Curious to see how much we got. Maybe, maybe we can drive by that silo and just see. I'm going to cut across the field. I want to stop by the field silo. And then I'm thinking of cutting all this grass and harvesting it. And then planting a bunch of new trees as well and having this be a new kind of forestry area to provide wood chips for our refinery. We can make charcoal and planks for our pencil factory. We need 10 million liters of pencils. It's going to be a lot of wood, I imagine. If it was 10 million pencils, probably be less wood, but it's 10 million liters of pencils. While we're making our way over here, let's check productions just for a second. Curious about the refinery. Between episodes, I emptied that thing out. I got it filled up with crude and emptied out the oxygen and hydrogen. I'm just curious how fast this guy is processing. Wow, pretty fast. Already has a couple loads of hydrogen and oxygen for us. Another load of plastic we can sell for cash. Dye is accumulating. That's awesome to see. I'm going to hop on out. I'm curious how much we got, how much wheat we got off this field. We're going to plant this in potatoes, so we're not going to plant wheat out here again, but I'm just curious. Wheat, 252,000 liters. Oh man, I was hoping for a lot more than that. But the straw is going to be important to us. We're going to turn most of that into compost. And there's a ton of straw to get off the field. We'll end up with a lot of that and a bit of wheat. The wheat... I have to see. Probably next episode, maybe we can start picking up some chickens. I do a mix of adults and babies, but we'll probably get a lot. Maybe at the start of every episode until we get a decent size flock, I guess you'd call it. Not a herd, but a flock of chickens. And there's actually 2 chicken coops. So we'll probably use both of those. And we'll just see what we end up with. But yeah, I'm going to go take this combine over to the next field. Is field, what is that, 28? And then I got to come back and take our tractor with the grain trailer over there as well. So I will meet you when we have both of those things ready to go. All right, I've got my helper here by our wheat field, and we've got the combine down. You can't see it, but it's just at the other end of the field. We'll get these guys going next episode. I want to get a couple more things done before we wrap this episode up. Let's finish taking that last load of logs into our sawmill. And then, meanwhile, our helper picking up straw is going to keep doing their thing. And then I have one more task I want to do after this, and then we'll call it an episode. Gonna grab a little sip of fuel here at the refinery. Since we're right here, and I'm not sure if we're gonna be coming back. Boom, that's filled up. And then we'll park this guy kind of at the end of the road here. Not sure if we're gonna haul a little bit of grain next, or if we are going to continue picking up those trees. So like I said, I'll just park this at the end of the road, and then we're gonna move on to one last task over by the Mammoth Mill. You might guess what it is. And then next episode, we'll probably bounce around between quite a few different tasks. Like I said, we want to get all these trees out of that field. We want to plant new trees. We may decide to cut all of the grass. That'll take some time. Probably won't do that all in one big long session. Maybe break it up. We have iron we know we need to mine soon. We have sand we need to mine too as well. We can make sure our glass jar production continues. Right now, I just want to do a little bit of work on the forklift with the forklift. Get a bunch of planks there. Let's get to it. We'll bring planks to the carpentry mill. The carpentry mill's been waiting on these for a while. Carpentry mill also needs nails. Maybe we'll get to that next episode or in a couple episodes. It's been a while since I've used the forklift, so I might be a little rusty. All right. All right. That is done. Like I said, we need to move nails over from the mammoth mill over here too, but we'll do that later. I think we still have enough to get by. Let's take a look at how many nails the carpentry mill actually has. So while we're on mammoth mill, you can see ore is a problem, right? We need to mine ore, but even more important, I think, is the sand. So we make a lot of money off of these glass jars. We actually have a load we could take and cash in. So we'll try and fit in some sand mining somehow next episode, maybe. But we wanted to look at the carpentry mill and just make sure this thing has enough nails to get by. Yeah, tons. Has plenty. Has room for a lot more. Has room for 250,000 more, but has plenty of nails. So that's not urgent, but it's good to kind of chip away at it. Trying to do 500,000 nails with the forklift all at once is a little bit of a challenge. So we may chip away at that. Maybe not next episode, but we'll squeeze it in somewhere. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. So this episode, we started working on our first weed field. That is mostly harvested. We just need to get the straw off of that and get it turned over. This again is going to be potatoes. We still need to throw down some fertilizer, mulch, and plow it. I think we can then throw another load of fertilizer down, and then we've got our potato planter over there, and we'll just get to planting potatoes. We'll see where we use those potatoes. We may just take them over and use them for the animal food and our fertilizer factory to make the herbicide. Or there's a chance down the road, there's a big plot of land right here, kind of just south of the refinery area. Big plot of land. We could put a bunch of industry here. And one of the things we could put here is the pierogi business that takes potatoes, or the smoker, the smokehouse that actually takes potatoes too. I think there's French fries or something that get made there. And our animal slaughterhouse is over here. We'll see. We'll see. But it may make sense to have potatoes here. I'm doing it basically because, back to this, because this being a narrow field, we can put apiaries down and get a little bit of a bonus production out of this entire field. So we'll get some bonus potatoes by doing that. Kind of like we did over here. We have apiaries on both sides. I don't know if they reach all the way across. It only reaches 50 meters. I have no idea how wide that field is. But anyway, all that for another episode. For now, this is Glidercat. And thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this series on the Angel Mountain 16 times map. It's huge. And we're making pretty darn good progress. And our bank account doesn't look too bad either at 1.5 million. Yeah, that's it for now. I will see you all in the next episode.